His face was covered in sand, yet the man didn't dare raise a hand to wipe it away. Behind him loomed a 100-meter cliff-own fall where the sand was too loose to support his weight. Soon his entire body began sliding downward uncontrollably. He braced himself at the cliff's edge with all 4 limbs, but his situation was dire. There was nowhere to go. Above him was nothing but loose sand, and below, unyielding rock. Suddenly, he began calculating the intervals between waves crashing against the rocks below. After several observations, he timed his move perfectly and twisted his body around. He successfully fell into the sea, avoiding death from the fall. However, because the water was too shallow, his waist struck a rock, briefly knocking him unconscious. He quickly regained awareness and managed to swim back to the surface, choosing the nearest reef to climb onto. Having escaped death, he took just 1 step before collapsing heavily onto the rocks and passing out again. After an unknown amount of time, he was finally awakened by the waves. When he tried to move, he discovered his legs were paralyzed. During his jump, his pelvis had been shattered by the rocks, and now his feet were gradually losing all sensation. That's when he remembered his phone, but it had been soaking in seawater for too long and was completely ruined. He had lost his chance to call for help. What made matters worse was that this wasn't a tourist area few people ever pass by. Being discovered by someone else was virtually impossible.